This is our school story.
The room where time flows four ways. There is a room that sits upon the earth, but it doesn't belong to the earth. It is a singular, solitary cube, and its four walls are made entirely of glass, not the thick, warped glass of old windows, but glass so clear it is invisible, so thin it feels like a breath held between the world and the void. Standing inside this room is the only place where you can see the truth of time. Outside each wall, time flows in a different direction. The first wall, the wind and the clay outside. The first glass wall, time is a gale. A furious, dry wind screams across a barren plain, whipping up clouds of dust and clay. Standing alone in the center of that tempest is a man. He is fighting the erosion. The wind is tearing him apart. You can even see it. Fine particles of earth are streaming off his body like smoke, scattering into the vast, dry sky. Because man was made from dust and water, the wind is trying to claim the dust back, but the man is not idle. He holds a cupped hand of water, though no water source is visible, and he is frantically, tenderly, pressing the wet mud back onto his skin. He is trying to keep his shape, patching the holes in his own existence before the wind scatters him completely. He murmurs against the gale, "I will not let the soil be less." This is the past, a constant struggle to hold on to what we are made of, even as time tries to unmake us. The second wall, the rain, without a river outside the second glass wall. Time is a torrent, a heavy tropical downpour, falls with such force it should wash the world away. The water is ankle deep, but there is a strange, impossible stillness underneath the deluge. The water falls, it pools, but it does not flow away. There are no drains, no rivers, no gravity for the escape. It just accumulates, a vast, silent lake of endless rain. This is the present. It feels overwhelming, chaotic, and loud, yet nothing moves forward. There is only the weight of the water, soaking into everything, but never carrying anything away. It is the feeling of being stuck in a moment that is both drowning you and going nowhere. The third wall, the frozen horizon. Outside the third glass wall, time is a glacier. It moves so slowly that it appears to be a painting. The air is silent and dense. A distant tree, perhaps, is leaning slightly, but it has been leaning at that exact angle for what feels like centuries. The fourth wall, the speed of light and memory. Outside the fourth glass wall, time is running away. It moves with the velocity of light, leaving only the ghost of its path. You cannot see anything clearly here, except the trails of things that have already vanished. It is a blur of colors, the echo of a laugh, the smell of bread that was baked 20 years ago, the warmth of a hand that let go. It runs so fast that it leaves behind uncountable memories, like dust in a beam of light. The man standing in the room, for this is his room, looks from wall to wall. He sees the dirt on his skin from the first window. He feels the weight of the water in the air from the second. He sees the stillness of the future in the third. He hears the silent scream of fleeing memories from the fourth. And then it happens. The four streams cannot be held apart by mere glass. Forever, the glass begins to hum. It is not a sound heard with ears, but a vibration felt in the marrow of the soul. Then, the dust from the past blows in from the first wall, coating the wet floor. With the soil of the man's own body, the ice of the future cracks. From the third wall, sending a single, cold drop of meltwater onto the floor, and the light of the fleeing memories from the fourth wall. It does not enter the room. It illuminates the mud, and suddenly, in the center of that single room, the four streams of time are not separate rivers. They are one. This is the moment where all of you exists at once. The room doesn't shatter. It simply stops being four walls and becomes a single, breathing, muddy, beautiful now. The end. If you liked this story, stay with us on this journey of mystery, imagination, and emotions. More unforgettable tales are waiting in the shadows. Don't forget to like, share, and follow for more cinematic stories.